Now, when I moved up here 14 years ago, I had heard of ginseng. I didn't know exactly what ginseng was at that point. Ginseng is a plant that only grows in specific parts of the Appalachian Mountains. The ginseng is actually the root that they're looking for. The root is ground up and put into different types of medications and liquid forms and things of that nature. A lot of people think it's a cure-all. Also, there are particular ginseng roots that could potentially come out that may have some kind of similar shape to a human or some kind of odd appearance in the thing, and those ginseng roots can by themselves bring in thousands of dollars sometimes. Yes, ginseng is highly regulated, and there's a season begins on September the 1st and runs through December the 31st each year. The reason we have a ginseng season at the time we do is the berries are ripe on the mature plants at that time of year, and the berries are required by law to be replanted in the exact location that the plant was dug from so that the resource will be continued for the future. Not a limit on private property ginsengs. It does have to be a certain size. It has to be at least a 3-prong plant in order to be legal to harvest. A 3-prong plant is generally considered a mature plant that the berries would be to a stage where they could reproduce, where the smallers are immature plants that are not ready for reproduction. There are limits if you are digging on U.S. Forest Service property. There's a vast difference between the cultivated and the wild ginseng. The wild ginseng is what most people want. That's what the market is looking for, is the wild ginseng. It brings sometimes is in the area of $1,000 a pound dried, whereas the cultivated ginseng, or ginseng that has been manipulated through fertilizers and things, grows at a much more rapid rate and does not bring near the money on the market that the wild does. There are a lot of people in the area, especially as you move into the states north of Georgia right here, that rely on ginseng for their living. I have seen people with literally 1,000 pounds of dried ginseng, which would be a tremendous amount of money, $100,000 or more worth of ginseng and that's what their whole living is buying and selling ginseng. And without that, then they would have to refer to some other occupation in life. It's not representative of the ginseng diggers and dealers that we deal with on a regular basis. The show team seems to dictate that the majority of the ginseng is being stolen. You see people slipping around on private properties, and although that is a major concern, I don't believe that that the majority of our ginseng is being stolen off of private properties and Forest Service properties and dug illegally.
Check